Hello everyone, welcome to RedMystRacing, you're a Night Rider. We're here, round 6, race 1, Silverstone Grand Prix for the FACR BMW Meltdown. Search Fast and Clean Racing on Facebook to join up to the series. There'll be a new series coming up very soon. Let's check out the current standings as at round 5. We've got Slarty leading the way at 269, FT at 260. Dopey is 219, Bam Bam at 214 and Phase at 209. We've got Arse Track, Phil, Crazy Eyes, Chipblade and Craviator rounding out the top 10 as they stand at the minute. Let's get the race underway. We're on board with Crazy Eyes, Silverstone full GP. Should be some good battles around here. Let's get it underway. So he's ducked straight in behind Phased. Oh, someone's gone into the side of Dopiest. Hasn't quite pushed him wide. Bam's got a good run out of the corner, but he's stuck out on the outside. There's a little bit of hitting and bumping, but everyone managed to get their rears and we clean. Bam's got nowhere to go up ahead, so jump on board with Ham. This group has got ahead. Got FT in the blue car. Not sure what's happened there. Maybe his livery hasn't loaded. No, he's got FT on the back, so he's driving in blue today. He dropped all the way back to 6, so he lost quite a few positions at the start. Pretty sure he started from like 3rd or 4th. Dopey is almost into the back of Relentless. So we've got quite a few of the fast guys here tonight. We've got Slarty up ahead in 3rd, Sterilizer 2nd and Craviator out in 1st. On board with Sterilizer right now. So head through Maggots and Beckett's for the first time. These two will probably have a ding-dong battle all race, as it seems they are already. The Sterilizer going to go for a move right now. He is not. Craviator takes an early turn in, doesn't let him have any space. Sterilizer gets the best run out of there. Craviator is not giving him any line. He's pushed him wide to the outside. He's going to park the car on the apex. And Sterilizer get the cut back. He can't quite get it at the moment. He thought about looking for the space inside, but it wasn't there. They both run wide. That's lap 1 done and dusted. So we head back down the field. Ah, Craviator ran wide. Craviator's still on the inside. Just as we jumped away, Craviator ran wide, and it looks like Sterilizer's going to have him on the inside of the next turn. Looking up ahead, he does. Craviator still tries to get him on the cutback. Craviator's managed to get ahead of him, obviously running slightly faster tune. Sterilizer's got the inside turn. Oh, they get so wide, both of them. It's almost like they didn't get stuck in the dirt then, even though it looked like he was out there. Big battle happening at the front of the pack already. This is only lap 2. So you get through Maggots and Beckett's for the second time. Looks like Sterilizer's got a reasonable run, so he should hold on to his position. We'll head to the back of the pack now. Crazy Eyes has got a little bit of a space over FACR Dan. He's got a space back to Bam. Kiwi Styles in 11th. Triple Eight in 12th. Everyone at the back here has got a bit of a gap. Head back up to FT, is still in 6th. Got Dopiest ahead of him. FACR Phased is behind, but not too far behind. Looks like Bam's coming under threat now from Kiwi Styles. No, not Kiwi Styles. So Bam lost his position to FACR Dan by the looks of it. Crazy Eyes just ahead. Bam gets a much better run out of turn 1. He's got nowhere to go, he's looking for the outside. Can't really go for the cutback here. He's going to go for the move, he does not. Gets the car rotated. Really got nowhere to go, he's going to have to go for the next lunge in the next corner. Oh, Crazy Eyes is a little bit sideways out of the corner. FACR Dan is now ahead. Bam looking up the inside on Crazy Eyes. I think he's going to get the move done. Nice move. Crazy Eyes, oh, he's gone back. Oh, slows him down on the corner and then takes his position back. Not sure that's 100% racing etiquette, but it's in the game. Oh, Bam looked like he got such a good run out of the corner, but had to slow down. Is he going to go for a move into Maggots and Beckett's? Probably not wise. Takes the wider line. Crazy Eyes gets a little bit loose. But Bam wasn't able to capitalise, I don't think. Both of them a little bit sideways out of the corner, trying to get on the power as quick as possible. Crazy Eyes has gone defensive into the chicane. He's gone in too deep. Bam's going to try and get him around the outside. He's got the better run. Oh, Bam decides to not go for it. Probably had the move. He probably had the racing line. It was theirs for the taking. Live to fight another day. Well, the much better run now, even though Crazy Eyes was blocking him. Oh, Crazy Eyes is giving him a bit of a tap on the backside, and again, that's a little bit uncalled for. Is he going to give his position back? He is. He waited for Bam to get back. Bam gets the position back. Nice move. FT is now up into 4th. He's managed to get past Sterilizer and Dopiest. Sterilizer down in 5th. So Sterilizer's had a bit of an accident. Relentless is hounding Slarty now. Craviator up ahead, just starting to go through Maggots and Beckett's now. Sterilizer looking to get the move done on FT. Is he going to go for the dive bomb? Is FT going to defend? Oh, he's giving him no room, but he's brake really late, FT. Great move, didn't give Sterilizer a sniff. as they complete another lap. Sterilizer gets a much better run out of turn, the last turn of the race. It's going to be side by side through turn 1. Gives FT the space. FT is out in the grass a little bit. Sterilizer, if he gets his braking done perfectly, he's going to get the move done. Is FT going to try to get back? No, he's going to round on the outside. That's probably not going to work. Meanwhile, Dopius is caught back up again. So up ahead, Relentless still hasn't managed to get past Slarty, and Slarty's got a little bit of a gap on him now. Head back down to FACR Dan. Just got phased behind him. Bam's still in 9th. Sterilizer managed to stay ahead of FT and is now pulling ahead of him. He's got Relentless in his sights. Everyone's spread out a little bit now. They're running their own race for a while. Dopius get on the back of FT and force a little bit of pressure. It's looking like it. Sterilizer's managed to get a lot closer to Relentless now. So this is going to go for the move in the next couple of turns. Jump on board with Sterilizer. See if he can get the move done. Definitely gaining now. It's not going to go for the move then. Runs into the back of Relentless just a little bit. Relentless has run wide. Sterilizer lets him have his position still. Could have taken him there, but knew that he unsettled him. So he's going to try and go for a run again. Relentless takes a little bit of a defensive line, and again. So they go past the old turn 1. No real opportunity to get through here unless someone runs wide. Oh, he's going to go for it. He's still on the outside though. Can he get the move done around the outside? He does. Such a great move by Sterilizer there. Maggots and Beckett's. Relentless just ran a smidgen wide on the apex and he didn't ask twice. Is Relentless going to go back for the move again? He isn't. He tries to make sure he gets the maximum exit speed. The Sterilizer was Slarty in his sights. Craybeard is not too far up the field if he can get back. Probably not a huge amount of laps left at this stage. So check out everyone, we've got Achievement in 15th. Benji Chuckles is in 14th. FACR Mechanical, I haven't actually seen him all race. He must have had a bad qualifying. He's got stuck in at the back. Chip Lead is up into 12th, down into 12th, he was a little bit further ahead. Kiwi Styles ahead of him, he's running in 11th. Ahead of Kiwi Styles we've got Crazy Eyes in his orange. So up ahead we've got Bam, it's in 9th. Got Phased in front of him in 8th. In front of Phase we've got FACR, Dan. So these three have still stayed pretty close, even though Dan's managed to get past both of them. He hasn't really pulled away. Dopiest is in 6th still. You can see the guys ahead of him, you just can't get there. FT in 5th, who's hounding Relentless. We got Sterilizer in 3rd, who's getting ever so closer to Slarty in 2nd. And we got Craviator out in 1st, just down the straight, not too far away, but Craviator wouldn't want to make an error. These guys will catch him in a flash. Using all the road. Slarty not going defensive yet. He doesn't quite need to, but Sterilizer's right there. He's looking for the inside run. Got the speed. Is he going to go for a move turn 1? He isn't. He's going to stay behind him. Slarty's kept the inside line. Can he keep the apex clean? He does. He doesn't run too deep. Sterilizer's stuck on the outside. Can he get the cut back into the next turn? He tried. He couldn't quite make it happen. So he's tried to stay in the slipstream. Now he's gone for the move. Oh, a little bit of a twitch, didn't get it done. Slarty kept his speed. Slarty using enough of the road. His car is very wide right now. Sterilizer, 2 laps ago we've seen him overtake Relentless through here. Is he going to take Slarty through the Maggots and Beckers? Can he get it done? He's just going to wait for a slightly weak exit by Slarty, but Slarty doesn't give it to him. The Sterilizer's trying to get a better run onto the back straight so he can get him under braking. Didn't quite make it happen. Slarty's gone super defensive now. Pulls over to keep his braking line. Oh, he's run deep. He just locked it up. Sterilizer's gone through. He just needed that little bit of an error, and Slarty provided with that lockup that was only half a second. Not even that. That's all that Sterilizer need. And he's through into 2nd. Craviator's up ahead. Looks like we are on another lap. Can't be too many laps left now. So you've got Craviator, Sterilizer, Slarty, Relentless, and FT. That's your top 5. See how the mid-pack guys are going. We've got Bam in 9th, Phaser still in 8th, Dan in 7th, and Dopius in 6th. Fortunately for Dopius, he can't catch anyone, but so no one's catching him. He's run a pretty good race so far, but quite as fast as the front guys. Kiwi Styles in 11th. So Chipley not too far behind him. Can he get close enough the next couple of turns? Just ran a little bit wide, couldn't get the turn in on the apex. Head back on board on Slarty and they're on the back straight. FT is getting closer to Relentless. It's definitely a little bit closer. Craybeard are just heading around the final turn, so the top 5 are reasonably close to each other. So we head around for what's possibly the final lap. Oh no! FT's lost it. He just accelerated on the curb. Didn't lose too much time, but the curbs can be a killer. Luckily for him, Dopius is a fair way back. So it looks like FT is going to have to settle for 5th. He's not going to catch up now, not unless something drastic happens. Craybeard ahead, Sterilizer, then Slarty. GoPro, be a hero. Take a bit of a wide view now. There's not a lot of action happening right now. Everyone's running their own race. Craybeard going around the final turn. Oh, a little bit twitchy there. Sterilizer, Craybeard, Slarty. Relentless and FT. I feel we would have had a battle between FT and Relentless. But FT slightly getting on the curb, losing his back end. So something has happened to Bam. He's lost his position to Crazy Eyes. Oh, and he's wide again. Bags it up to get it back on. Why not when you're right in front of the camera? So he's had a bit of an error. Crazy Eyes got past him. phased. So phased is a fuel injected suicide machine. That's what's written on the top. Hasn't been too many suicides today. Just ran a nice clean race. Dopius, usually in the thick of the action, is in no man's land. Right, this in fourth, coming around the start finish line. And that, unfortunately, is the end of the video. So a little bit of action at the start. What we have. Sterilizer got himself up into first place, had some sort of an issue, back down to fifth when we rejoined where he was. Managed to fight his way back up into second by getting past Relentless through Maggots and Beckers. Relentless just went a little wide on an apex. It was barely a card width, but he went for it. Then he was coming up on Slarty, 2 turns to go. Slarty just locked up the brakes for a millisecond, and that was enough. Sterilizer was through. So managed to beat Craviator, Sterilizer, Slarty, Relentless, FT. That was top 5. So until next time, guys, take care.